station. Whack 90.1 FM. Connecting soca and calypso lovers around the world.
We are Culture Crazy. WACK.
It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
Read the Bible, it could scare the hell out of you.
Read the Bible is brought to you by Phillips Industrial Concepts Enterprises Limited. Then Jesus went with his disciples to a place called Gethsemane, and he said to them,
"Sit here while I go over there and pray."
Yes, Master. Yes.
He took Peter and the two sons of Zebedee along with him, and he began to be sorrowful and troubled. Then he said to them,
"My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death. Stay here and keep watch with me."
Going a little farther, he fell with his face to the ground and prayed,
"My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me. Yet not as I will, but as you will."
Then he returned to his disciples and found them sleeping.
"Couldn't you men keep watch with me for 1 hour?"
He asked Peter.
Yes.
"Watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak."
He went away a second time and prayed,
"My Father, if it is not possible for this cup to be taken unless I drink it, may your will be done."
When he came back, he again found them sleeping, because their eyes were heavy. So he left them and went away once more and prayed the third time, saying the same thing. Then he returned to the disciples and said to them,
"Are you still sleeping and resting? Look, the hour is near, and the Son of Man is delivered into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us go. Here comes my betrayer."
While he was still speaking, Judas, one of the 12, arrived. With him was a large crowd armed with swords and clubs, sent from the chief priests and the elders of the people. Now the betrayer had arranged a signal with them.
When I kiss is the man, arrest him.
Going at once to Jesus, Judas said,
Greetings, Rabbi.
and kissed him. Jesus replied,
"Friend, do what you came for."
Then the men stepped forward, seized Jesus, and arrested him. With that, one of Jesus' companions reached for his sword, drew it out, and struck the servant of the high priest, cutting off his ear.
"Put your sword back in its place.
Jesus said to him,
For all who draw the sword will die by the sword. Do you think I cannot call on my Father, and he will at once put at my disposal more than 12 legions of angels? But how then would the scriptures be fulfilled that say it must happen in this way?"
It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
Read the Bible, it could scare the hell out of you.
Read the Bible is brought to you by Phillips Industrial Concepts Enterprises Limited.
Whack 90.1 FM. Focused beyond Trinidad and Tobago.
We are Culture Crazy. WACK.
These products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Experience the power of 5. Experience 5 of the world's top antioxidants in one powerful nutritional product. Introducing to you Levy from Otis. Levy, the power of a drink in a bottle. Experience the power of mangosteen, noni, acai berry, goji, and pomegranate. Experience the power of 5. Experience Levy. With the regular use of Levy, you would experience a decrease in the level of harmful free radicals, which cause aging. It helps maintain a normal cholesterol level, helps maintain a healthy blood pressure, helps fight virus and bacteria. It also keeps your skin and hair healthy, improve your vision, enhance your sex drive, improve digestion, increase your level of energy, controls your blood sugar level, improve your memory, protects your children's health, lose weight, and allows you to have a better night's sleep. Experience the power of 5. Experience Levy, mangosteen, noni, acai berry, goji, and pomegranate. Now what are you waiting for? It's time to feel good again. Get back your life. Take charge. Call 516-286-7079. That's 516-286-7079. Get all the information you need and place your order now.
Start the week right. Join us every Monday for Wellness Mondays. We'll help you be the best you can be, body, soul, and spirit. Wellness Mondays, only on WAC 90.1 FM.
TV is here, and for Carnival 2023, we bring in the Calypso 10 straight to your big screen TV. WAC TV is bringing pay-per-view direct to you. Log on to WAC.tv and click pay-per-view event you want to see. All the culture you can handle: Calypso, Steel Pan, Mass, Brass. Purchase individual events or pay for a season pass. Even if you missed it, you can do video on demand. Watch whenever you want. Log on for details.
Start the week right. Join us every Monday for Wellness Mondays. We'll help you be the best you can be, body, soul, and spirit. Wellness Mondays, only on WAC 90.1 FM.
Broadcasting from the south side of Trinidad and Tobago, we are WAC Radio 90.1 FM, the true nation station.
Say yo, Lanike, look. Say Father, guide and protect my heart, so never let them demons tear me apart. Them not know the road me trod from the start. Say fire burn all of them wicked hearts. Father, open my eyes and reveal all of them. I mean I need them bad mind friend, no. Father, protect me children, cause only you know that mean I deal up with the false pretense. Give me negative energy away from me, because them are free with bad mind and jealousy. Don't talking about so much gun them, boss I know they agree. Leading the youth astray, away from God's me. So much a hypocrite, just shut and criticize instead of them read the Psalms and try to fit their mind. On social media talking badness and just wasting time. Me rolling with Jesus Christ. The Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. Like in a Abel when them watching the things you have them turn around same speed and kill them brother man. Tell them that the Messiah coming again. Thou shalt let every wicked heart feel the pain. In Jesus Christ's name we will proclaim hellfire, every wicked heart will be made. Say Father guide and protect my heart, so never let them demons tear me apart. Them not know the road we trod from the start. Say fire burn all of them wicked heart. Father, open my eyes and reveal all of them. I mean I need them bad mind friend, no. Father, protect me children, cause only you know that mean I deal up with the false pretense. So many disturbing things I see, the devil really make me try to lose my mind. But Jesus Christ is the true love for me, that's why me have been praising till the end of time. Put me trust in the Lord and reap my reward. Receiving clear discernment, so me listen to God. I know thou shalt protect me from a knife or a sword. Any wicked plots against me, they will answer to God. And them think them so bad when them die so hard. See mama crying out cause she's son in a mug. Thou shalt not kill, you'll end up in a body bag. Cause the people in the ghetto sharing out them toe tags. In Jesus Christ I am not one of his disciples. So tell the devil and the kid don't need a rifle. The only weapon that me holding is me Bible. The word of God will make every enemy stifle. Father guide and protect my heart. You never let them demons tear me apart.
And that's how powerful the word of God is. It will make all adversaries stifle. 25 minutes after 6, because the word of God is life. And the mission of the adversaries are the things that do not constitute life. So that's why they would stifle, definitely. And the words of the Creator, that's the voice of Lani K with one called Wicked Heart, right here at the top of your dial, 26 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock on this 20th day of March 2023. It's a Monday. Wait, did I just say it's the 20th day? Already, boy? Wow. Want to say good morning to Miss Ingrid Chacon in Point Fortin. Good morning to Roxy. And it's not just Monday, it's Wellness Monday. Alright, so two things. I have some tips for you about the sour palmetto berry. Alright, those tips would come in very handy for the guys. And we got a pack of Moruga Hill rice to give away at 7:25 a.m. Alright, so I want to congratulate Fat Man from Tableland who won last week. Alright, and the way to win this pack of rice is just by calling me when I say the phone lines are open. Alright, the first person to call in, the first person who I answer, automatically wins the pack of Moruga Hill rice. That's at 7:25 right here at top of your dial, 90.1 FM. I want to say good morning to Amril Batiste. Good morning to Francis T. Good morning to Bernice Moses. Good morning to Dr. Cheese. Alright, so where we going? What we doing? All you ready for the riddle? So my riddle this morning is: a man is looking at a photograph of someone. Alright, his friend asks, who is it? Who you watching? The man replies, brothers and sisters, I have none. But that man's father is my father's son. Who was in the photograph? Let me run it again. A man is looking at a photograph of someone. Alright, so his friend asks him, who you looking at, boy? Alright, he replies, brothers and sisters, I have none. But that man's father is my father's son. Who was he looking at in that photo? Right now I know your brain's tied up, but don't study it. Alright, and for what you take this morning, police officers are to be assigned to secondary schools in Trinidad and Tobago this week to maintain order at the beginning and the end of the school day to ensure operations are not marred by violence. Do you think that this would help to curb the situation of school violence in schools that we see in these days? Alright, police officers are to be assigned to various secondary schools in Trinidad and Tobago this week to maintain order at the beginning and at the end of the school day to ensure operations are not marred by violence. Do you think this is going to be successful? That's what we're discussing inside What You Take this morning. Want to say good morning to Janet Eastman. Good morning to Miss Shirley in La Hakata. Good morning to Jovan in Medine Street. Good morning to Ave Maria right here on the coffee. Good morning to Sandra in Port of Spain. Good morning to the folks in Tobago. It's New Music Monday. You could get the brand new, the contemporary, the recent hits. Here comes Orlando Octave and Logic. It's called Unpredictable. Right here atop your dial, 90.1 FM.
Me see them from a distance. That's why me not response. Had them create the situation, make the youth bust up them 6 pants. Pharmaceutical prime ministers, politicians, pastors, them are merchants. Feeding on the souls of the poor and the whole of them non sell out to the game. And so I can't put my trust in mankind. I can't put my trust in mankind. Remember what them do to Christ, some inception, me know say mankind them stink. Come wrong with them pretty smile, them and dirty, that's why me and them can't link. Them can't come use me, like me now me own mind dog, what them a think. Them claim to love you with an ulterior motive, long time me know this. So I can't put my trust in mankind. I can't put my trust in mankind.
Sometimes they're the ones who you love, are the ones you can't trust in, and the ones who you trust are them hurt to the most. Sometimes the ones who you love are them do you the worst things.
So I can't put my trust in mankind. I can't put my trust in mankind. So I can't put my trust in mankind. I can't put my trust in mankind. I'd rather put my trust in God. Come and know them a follow.
Now you have to trust people, but
Time me not trust you.
you have to know how much you could trust them. Actions speak louder than words. They say when a person shows you who they are the first time, to believe them. Right, but you can't just turn your back 100% on people. You got to give people a chance and trust them, but with wisdom. 6:32. Here comes Helan Francis on the heels of Orlando Octave and Logic, reminding us of who we are in terms of strength. 90.1 FM, Culture Crazy Radio. Good morning.
Such a rarity to born in TNT. You could see that as lucky or unlucky, but once you're living here, this is your family. Ayo, 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 ayo. Niceness of the land is in the sea and sand, is the champion in every citizen. So don't let nothing hold our people down. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Cause when we cry, whoa, it is before a short time, and when we smile, whoa, it is stretched from mile to mile just to survive. Oh, it takes spirit deep inside, we always shine, yeah. And I could say exactly why, cause we create the rhythm in this calypso, and we will make the carnival that the world knows. So if you feel it, you should let it show. Cause we are mighty, mighty. Yes, we will make the band in the last century. Our people from Japan come in here just to see. So if you doubt in your ability, do this we country. Cause we are holy. 1.4 million leaders make quality men and women with intentions to forge we nation on. Is the struggles we face here every day that make leaders rise out we community and sometimes creating great history. See what they strive for was a stronger TNT, risking their lives for the common folk like you and me. We know they heart pure for them to fight so viciously. So take some time to respect legends of TNT, cause here is where the garden fight for civil rights, and Anthony Sabga break economic strife, and Uriah Butler get colonials a fight.
Cause we are mighty, mighty.
Ciela James make people stand up tall, and Leroy Clark give TNT his all. So tell me, how could you say you wanna fall?
Do this we country,
cause we are holy. Everywhere we go, people always agree that we are the life of the party, representing we land infectiously. If you have some of we in your DNA, then you could become a celebrity, even if you're from foreign country. Because we vibe here when we having a good time. The whole world dark for so, but TNT in the spotlight. We life is like a show, and that does make hard times alright. So let me tell you why my people shining so bright. It's we who put the wine in Mighty Sparrow, and we who put the hype in Marshall Montano, and we who put them legs on we boy at toe.
Cause we are mighty, mighty.
It's we who put the flair in Brian Lara, and we who get White York hero power. So if you're feeling like you are not a star, don't this we country, cause we are holy.
And his first line just dawned on me some time ago, you know. It's such a rare thing to be born in Trinidad and Tobago. Think about it. 23 now, moving up to 7 o'clock. That's the voice of Helan Francis. Right here atop your dial, 90.1 FM. It's Wellness Monday. And if you have never heard about the saw palmetto berry and its properties and how good it is for various health reasons, well, I got some information for you right now. Alright, here are some of the benefits of saw palmetto. 1, it helps with hair loss. 2, it can reduce inflammation. 3, supports urinary tract function. 4, improve prostate health. 5, support testosterone levels. 6, helps to lower hirsutism symptoms. 7, helps to relieve symptoms of polycystic ovary syndrome. All these are possible benefits of saw palmetto. Alright, so you can check it out. That's for Wellness Monday. I'll give you those tips again as the morning wears on. Alright, so right now I want to check out what is happening in the newspapers. One of the stories in the news this morning is that police officers are going to be assigned and stationed to various secondary schools here in Trinidad and Tobago to ensure that there is no fighting, no violence, and all of that. And that's actually the topic inside What's Your Take this morning. Yeah, I want to know what you think about that. If that is going to be a successful program. But you know, sometimes you implement something, you execute it, and you get a little short-lived success. Would that be a temporary success? You know, in terms of if you have to always use or station the police in schools, or you could do it, you know, kind of one-off, and then hope that it has a lasting impact. 20 now, moving up to 8 o'clock. Alright, so opening up the online newspapers here. Let's see what are the stories trending this morning. The woman behind the chair. As the Commissioner of Inquiry closed at the International Waterfront in Port of Spain, there was much sadness and despair over the lives lost. I need to open this up. I want to say good morning to Miss Anne-Marie Kwanchan. Good morning to Auntie V. Good morning to Korean Monjablo. Alright, as the Commission of Inquiry into the Paria tragedy closed at the International Waterfront in Port of Spain, there was much sadness and despair over the lives lost that February day in 2021 in the pipe off Pointer Pier. But there was one person in that room celebrated for her diligence throughout the process that saw combative witnesses, angry attorneys, and weeping widows. Sarah Sinanan, Secretary to the Commission of Inquiry, sat behind Commissioner Jerome Lynch, KC, throughout the public evidential hearing, overseeing it all. During the 4 months of live televised testimony, her face and demeanor remained constant. But very little was known about her until that final day, January 13th, when in his closing remarks, Mr. Lynch remarked, above all, Sarah Sinanan, and I don't spare her blushes, being significant, frankly magnificent in putting together this inquiry for us all. It simply would not have happened without her. I have to say, she had no administrative skills that I know of prior to joining us as a team. She has demonstrated an extraordinary ability to be able to find ways around all of the obstacles, some of which I have expressed previously that have been placed in our path. I wish to take her with me. She has been fantastic. All right, so coming out at that now. And I'm scrolling. I want to say good morning to Sydney in Penal. Good morning to Miss Cynthia in Taylor Avenue, Queenham Road. UNC wrong on RIC. Public Utilities Minister Marvin Gonzalez said yesterday the opposition is putting misinformation into the public domain through its interpretation of the Regulated Industries Commission. Wow. Surviving tragedy. Today, Christina Carla Kangulu assumes the presidency of Trinidad and Tobago, uniquely succeeding TNT's first woman president, Paula May Weeks. History in Trinidad and Tobago today in terms of governorship. Sex predator network. Sex predators in Trinidad and Tobago have formed more than 100 networking groups through which child pornography and thousands of explicit images of young women are being shared amongst themselves. The groups have been created and recreated by abusers on various online platforms such as WhatsApp, Twitter, Telegram, MeWe, and Discord for the purpose of distributing intimate images and videos of children and young women. I urge young ladies and people in general, alright, to be careful of who you're engaging with on social media. Jury acquits Baba accused of raping 11-year-old girl. A Baba who was accused of raping an 11-year-old girl in 2009 was acquitted by a jury on Thursday. He was found not guilty at the end of a trial before the magistrate. It was his defense that on December 14th, 2009, when the alleged incident occurred, he, as a Baba who did house calls on Mondays to Thursdays, would leave for work in the morning and return in the evening, and so on and so forth. And okay. Alright, so coming out of that, you know. Good morning to Hamidullah. Good morning to Ras Commander. Good morning to Gail in Boston. Good morning to South Trini. Good morning to Shaky in La Romaine. Good morning to Brother Bass. Good morning to Queen B. Good morning to Miss Anne-Marie Donowa. Got some Shuma Andrews here for you now.
There's a
It's gonna take us to the next break. 6:46 here in TNT. Good morning, TNT.
Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I would do. Oh, there's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch. It's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking we almost had it all. The scars of your love that leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your head, and you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one on you, and I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. Maybe the home down there is mine, sure won't be shared. No, scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your head, but you played it to the beat. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your head, but you played it to the beat. Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you're looking for. Turn my sorrows into treasure gold. You'll pay me back in kind and reap just what you sow. We could have had it all.
Voice of Shuma Andrews and her version
We could have had it all.
of Adele's Rolling Deep.
Yeah, yeah.
I think she has a better version though.
All it all.
That's how talented we are here in Trinidad and Tobago. 11 now, moving up to 7 o'clock.
Rolling in the deep.
Gonna take a short break.
My heart inside
And when I return, got some Brian London. Right here atop your dial, 90.1 FM. And don't forget, at 7:25, I got a bag of Maruga Hill Rice, healthy thing, to give away to the first caller who calls me when I open up the lines. Just for that, all right? Keep it locked to the nation's number one, 90.1 FM. We'll be right back.
What TV is here? And for Carnival 2023, we bring in the Calypso 10 straight to your big screen TV. What TV is bringing pay-per-view direct to you. Log on to wack.tv and click pay-per-view event you want to see. All the culture you can handle. Calypso, steel pan, mass, brass. Purchase individual events or pay for a season pass. Even if you missed it, you can do video on demand. Watch whenever you want. Log on for details.
WAC 90.1 FM. Focused beyond Trinidad and Tobago.
We are culture crazy. WACK.
And it's now 9 minutes, moving up to 7 o'clock. And this is just a reminder that you can check us out every Thursday at 2 p.m. for the program Billionaire Mindset and Lend Capital Certificate. It's a program on business consultancy and how to become a billionaire, only on WACK 90.1 FM. Billionaire Mindset and the Lend Capital Certificate, Thursdays at 2 p.m. And before that Brian London that I promised you, let me just give you back the riddle quickly. A man is looking at a photograph of someone. His friend asks, "Who is it?" The man replies, "Brothers and sisters, I have none. But that man's father is my father's son." Who was in the photograph? That's what I want to find out this morning. And for what's your take? Police officers are to be assigned to various secondary schools in Trinidad and Tobago from today. All right, this week, to maintain order at the beginning and the end of the school day, to ensure operations are not marred by violence. Do you think that this would turn out to be successful? Or simply just, what are your thoughts on this? Now we actually have to reach this stage. That's what I want to find out inside What's Your Take this morning, all right? Want to say good morning to Pex and Wifey. Good morning to Miss Myra Wills. Good morning to Miss Joy Deming. Good morning to Giselle. Good morning to Kesta. Good morning to Deborah Mohan. Good morning to Allison in Atlanta.
Another writer, composer.
And as promised, here comes Brian London.
You name it.
Live.
Singing one of his
90.1 FM. Good morning, TNT.
23. It's called Strains. Let's meet and greet Mr. Brian London.
Good night, everyone. Whoa, yeah! I slow down this one, they must get this one. Everything that I saying in this song, every line must be heard, they must hear every word, every metaphor, simile, and every verb. You see, since this COVID thing, it came on the scene, it's all kind of different strains, all you know what I mean. You see, we had the Alpha strain, the Beta strain, the Delta strain, the Omicron strain, and with every new strain, but people feeling the pain. And while this strain thing is new to them, It's not new to you and me, my friend. We just don't complain. But we whole life, we under strain. Since we take guns when to Africa they came, drag we away and force we to cut sugar cane. That was strain. They had we under strain. They raped we women over and over again. Up to today the bloody scars them still remain. That was strain. They had we under strain. Up to now, no reparation for slavery. After all them years of misery, so we'll and come again. If you don't know, well, poor people, we know about strain. Strain, we know about strain. I could tell you, poor people, we know about strain. A lie. This strain thing had them in a shock. They feel it now pop up. They feel it some kind of new kid on the block. So all them scientists and all them analysts no rushing to try and figure out what is this. But from food prices to we meager salary, boy, I feel this strain thing was invented just for we. You see, we have job losses strain, unemployment strain, no salary strain, debt mounting up strain. On top of all them strain, more strain for the people again. And while you COVID strains continue to appear, we under strain every single day of the year. We can't bust with vain, cause you see, boy, poor people, we know about strain. With high food prices, boy, they keep killing we. Things keep rising, but no raise in your salary. That is strain. They have we under strain. They say right now, everybody had to sacrifice, but them eating turkey, while we can't even afford rice. That is strain. They have we under strain. And while scientists keep doing their testing, we've been tested over and over again. Pressure can't bust with vain, cause you see, boy, poor people, we know about strain. Strain, we know about strain. We could tell them poor people, we know about strain. A lie. They no realizing strain is a serious thing, and how much a headache the strain thing this bring. We face it every day. To the Father we pray, just to take a little bit of we strain away. You see, the people like you and I, we know how this saying goes. It's only the people who feels it knows. You see here, we have the crime strain, the criminal strain, the shooting strain, the murdering strain. As we streets blood stain, the people cry out in pain. As every